Today we're making Tex Mex Lasagna. It's a recipe from Nancy, my friend. She's at The Wife of a Dairyman. That's her blog. And we are just browning our ground beef, a pound of ground beef with a little bit of onion. And then we'll be adding some other really great ingredients. Okay, we have browned our beef with our onions and we've drained the fat. And so now this is the easy part. We're going to add 1 can each of tomato sauce. That's to make it the lasagna sauce, and then a can of stewed tomatoes, a can of the diced green chilies, and then a can each of sweet corn and black beans rinsed. So put those right in there. Oh my goodness, that looks good. And then we're going to do our taco seasoning. This smells so good. And I'm going to mix that all together and let it simmer for 15 minutes. And this is going to be our filling for our Tex Mex lasagna. Oh, it smells really good. Okay, we are ready to start putting our Tex Mex lasagna together. We have our beef mixture. Woo! All hot here. Smells wonderful. And this is a very simple process of just layering the ingredients. So I'm going to take about 1/3 of the beef mixture. This is our beef and corn, beans, chilies, and tomatoes. A little bit of onion and taco seasonings. I'm going to put that in the bottom of the pan. There we go. A little bit more. Have a nice layer of meat on the bottom, meat and vegetables. Okay, and then I'm going to put a little bit of cheese. This is the same way that you would make an Italian lasagna, but this is Tex-Mex, so we're using a Mexican mix of cheese. You could use cheddar too, I'm sure. Okay, so there's a little bit of cheese, and then we're going to take our tortillas and layer them. I've got big tortillas. You could use smaller tortillas too. Somehow I got the really big ones, so I just need 2. All right, and then we're going to do the same thing over again, and we'll be right back to show you the top layer. Okay, this is our final layer. We're putting the last of our delicious meat mixture in. Oops, put that over there. Okay, and then we're going to put the cheese on top. And this last layer, you have the option of adding sour cream. Who doesn't like sour cream? For Mexican. So put that on there, and then we're going to add a little bit of sour cream. I'm just going to spoon it on there, and I'm going to use this to, whoop, that's not going to work. Okay. All right, wait a minute. I'm just going to dollop it on there. That'll be easier. Yeah. Just dollop it, and once we bake it, it's going to spread out, I'm sure. This is a recipe, again, from The Wife of a Dairyman. So, of course, we're going to have sour cream in this and cheese, but it is optional. You can always do the low fat, too, if you're cutting calories. Okay, and then our last layer is going to be 2 more. I'm going to kind of spread that out a little bit. I can't stand it in big glops. Okay. Ooh, creamy. All right, then we're going to put this last layer of tortillas and our cheese. So this is going to look like a quesadilla. That's something that Nancy mentions on her recipe that I want you to follow the link from my site to her recipe to get all the details and the ingredient list of how to do this. But it's going to look like a quesadilla when we get finished. So we're going to put this in the oven at 350 for about 25 minutes, and then we're going to have a Tex-Mex lunch. Okay, our lasagna has been in for 25 minutes, and it's bubbling, so we're taking it out here. I'm going to let it rest for just a minute or 2, and then begin to plate it so we can eat it. It smells delicious. Okay, hi, we are finished with our Tex-Mex lasagna. We're just plating it now, getting ready to take it to the table to serve it. This has been a wonderful recipe. Again, this is from my friend Nancy at The Wife of a Dairyman, and there is a link on this post. Click that link to find the detailed recipe from Nancy and also to see her beautiful blog. She has recipes like this every single week, so you're going to want to follow her and cook up some good meals like this one. And I'm very excited to have this. This is a good option instead of hot dogs. Even though I love hot dogs, but this is going to be really delicious. Please join us next week when we're going to have another recipe from another great blogger.